Yeah, we're recording. Oh, yeah.
Just so you know, you say shame! No! 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 And just the two people sitting over here, no! Shame! Do we have any virgins in the audience? No shame virgin!
I'm an undercover Batman.
Yeah! Let's hear it for the virgins! Somehow Newt Gingrich is racing ahead of everyone else in the Republicans. Now in E-race, when asked to comment, Newt Gingrich said, "What race? The white race, right?" And lastly, 4 people died and at least 22 are still missing after a building collapsed, but it wasn't in America, so who fucking cares? Ladies and gentlemen, the list! Let's read it together! Number 1!
Hi everybody. My name is Gooch, and I can tell that everybody's like tired and not in the mood right now. So could we just like get in the fucking mood? No shame. Fuck. Okay. So this is poetry that I wrote, and I thought I would come support No Shame and have no shame about my poetry. When you come home, I'll be home again. I'll make love to you till dawn again. I'll wake up and wait for you every day with the hope that you might decide to leave it all and come back to me now. I'll bring some Christmas cookies. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, but I was already fond of you. The distance has made my heart sick from the absence of you. When you come home, we'll order Papa John's. We'll eat garbage food and salmon, King's Feast galore, and we'll lock the door and we can lie in bed and watch TV. We can spend the rest of our days cheek to cheek when you decide to come home to me. That's the end of that.
Hey, I'm living No Shame. I figure spend my time during the week in class. I'm an astrophysics student over at CSU, and so I figured I would just kind of try to make it more interesting to y'all and talk about space for a few minutes. Is there anything that y'all have a specific question about that I can?
Black holes.
You're black holes. So you're essentially creating this giant funnel that just everything goes in. There's a ring around the black hole, essentially called the event horizon. Where basically, if this is the event horizon, if you're chilling here and the black hole's over there, you're fine. But when you get here, you're fucked. But yeah, that's kind of stars and black holes and space and stuff.
Hello. Hi. My name is Denise. I have 2 poems that I'd like to share with you tonight. The first one is dedicated to my family. It is entitled F-A-M-I-L-Y. Irritated at myself for letting my guard down or guarding my heart too closely. Lying to myself each time by thinking this visit will be different. I won't feel like an outsider. I will feel loved.
The song's for anyone who's ever had a best friend with better benefits. Kind of nervous, but then she laid her head down upon my chest. Oh, so beautiful, how could I protest?
Give it up for Nolan one more time. I'm a really big handshaking person. I don't believe in like fist bumps or like
high fives or like the kid play things where you like put your foot, do that bullshit. I'm just like a big like firm handshake person. My grandfather always told me like, you do a firm handshake and you look him in the eye and you go down and let him know. Also, what he didn't pick up on was the fact that I masturbate a lot. That's another thing. I think masturbation gets a really bad rap. A lot of people in here probably do it. At least 7 of you did it today. I run into a problem lately. I live with my parents, and it's really hard to masturbate whenever I want to. So I got to find like alternative places to do it. And, the one alternative place I have to do it is like in my car, and it's not like in my car behind a building. It's like in my car when I'm driving.
This is called Everything Else Lately. To run on a misty morning is the epitome of romanticism. Although as I approach, I find mist beyond on every side, but never where I am, like everything else lately. To imagine someone, a furlong back and wistful, watching me vanish into the mist is satisfying, although I can't make it anything but threatening, like everything else lately. And this is called salty dilemmas, or yoga. I'm doing it wrong. Because I find running an acceptable substitution for both thinking and crying. Although reflecting on those lines leads me again to question the merit of my jaunts. Today, instead, I find myself acknowledging my limitations and yogaing, which should be correct, but is not.
Springer Opera House's very own improv troupe. All we need from you is one word. One word.
Seagulls!
Your mom!
Tyler! Yeah, here. I'm up in my room! What, other mom? Moms, come here! I have to talk to both of you.
I told you to stop calling me other mom!
Okay, mom and other mom, formerly known as dad. Remember when I used to have a dad? That was really great. Now I grow up with just 2 female influences in my life. Other mom!
I told you to stop doing that!
I'm just really homophobic.
My name is Caroline Garcia, and I'm a theater education major at CSU. You're going to need to remember that. I'm going to do 2 pieces tonight. One is an original song. I should tell you, I did something I've never done before. I called a boy, okay? Because I was raised at hands stop you shaking, knees stop you quaking, heart stop you beating so hard. The girl behind the shades.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Yo. It's been about 12 years since I've been on a Springer stage. My brother was telling me earlier, he was like, just turn all the nervousness into excitement. So, needless to say, I'm very excited. I'm going to do an excerpt from a book of short stories that I'm writing. Returning home after being away for 11 years, I find myself on the same porch of my childhood, drunk. As I pull out my cigarettes, a fresh Ziploc bag of weed falls onto the wooden slat of my parents' porch. I scoured the pantry for stale chips and the fridge for moldy cheese in an effort to lure the dogs into a processed cheese and cornmeal coma for the evening. If that doesn't work, perhaps they will just be grateful enough for the treats that they won't bark for the rest of the night and I won't have to kill them.
Hi. I'm an adult now, but at some looking back at the little girl I used to be and imagining what it would be like to be all grown up. And it never occurred to me as a child that life would be any different than what I envisioned it. There is a perfect timing. And I may not know everything, and sometimes it seems as though I don't know anything. There is a higher power with a perfect plan and an all-encompassing knowledge and grace, if I just trust it. Thank you.
I was born in Columbus, Georgia. Sorry. I know. You know, Columbus isn't that bad. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I think it's a good place to raise your kids. I don't know. I don't think it's a good place to live after the fact, though. How am I doing on time? I'm not really paying attention. Am I good? 3:14. All right, thanks. I live in Columbus that only prisoners are. So I decided that I wanted to be a con man so I could go to prison and then, on good behavior, become a garbage man. My friends decided that. Oh,
Ivory rose, ivory rose, marks my home. The ivory rose, weary, warm, and all alone. I set my eyes on the ivory rose.
Last Saturday, in a very small village in Spain, there was a festival. In a small town, a population of 790. The celebration is pretty much just them attaching flaming wax balls to the horns of a bull. And what they do is it's like the running of the bulls, except they set the bull's horns on fire. They release him, and what else happens but he gores a dude. Right through the fucking chest. The mayor of this small town apologized to the man's family. Of course, because that's what you do when you accidentally kill someone with a bull. The very next day, they're set to release another goddamn bull with flaming horns. And the family says, you know, please, you know, in honor of our dead son, our dead husband, my dead father, please don't do this again.
Sex with me is like socks stuffed in a drawer. Like crammed in the drawer.